Hey YouTube. My name is Victor, the Roadside guy. I'm the owner of Jets Roadside LLC. My business isn't doing great right now, so I'm actually working for a tow truck company. So I just want to give you a quick little background about myself and let you know how I got into it. So I'm a tow truck driver. Uh, Originally, I always worked for Mike's Heavy Duty Towing. That's a Brooklyn company. And then I learned everything over there. A friend of mine, let's call him Gotti, he kind of helped shape what I know. He taught me the beginning, you know. So as you learn, you pick up a little bit of this, a little bit of that from everybody you learn, and you get your own style of towing. We used to have an account with the airport, JFK, and you know that's where I learned how to do a lot of stuff. I was the airport worker. It was supposed to be 3 trucks at the airport, always, no matter what, and this company only had one, and it was me. So
use the left lane to take a slight left turn onto Woodhaven Boulevard.
I learned.
Then keep left onto Woodhaven Boulevard.
I learned quick. I had to. You know, and then you know, it was fine. It was fun for me because we would help people.
Go
with,
past
like,
this light. Then keep left onto Woodhaven Boulevard.
We would help people with, in you know, that was the stress, whether they got a flat tire or they locked their keys out.
Stay in the second or third lane from left.
Yeah, they locked their keys in the vehicle, or they needed just a regular jump start. So, you know, it was pretty cool, in a sense of we would help people. And I enjoy helping people. I enjoy knowing something that somebody else doesn't, and then helping them how to get out of a certain situation. You know, so sometimes they be mad, pissed off, and they have a real messed up day, and you come and you start talking to them, and you just, you know, you lift up their spirits, and they're just happy. You know, I worked there for about 2 years.
In 2.7 miles, turn left onto New York Route 27
I got
east
a
toward
better
Kennedy Airport.
offer for a job at another tow truck company, so I left Mike's and went to Jets. I like Jets a lot. You know, Jets. Well, let me explain why. So we lost the account with the airport. Hold on, I just got hot. I'm gonna take off this hoodie. So tuck this in. So we lost the airport account, you know, and he has a lot of what do you say? A lot of regular accounts, like heavy duty trucks and city accounts. No Geico accounts. Geico is more of a helping my community type of situation. So, but he has a lot of accounts, you know. And it's cool and it's wavy and it's alright, but in all reality, it's not really what my passion was. Like, I really wasn't really helping people. I was just towing these vehicles from point A to point B, and that was pretty much it. And, you know, other than that, we did relocations. Relocation is basically when a tow truck company has an account with a construction company, right? So the construction company would acquire the permits to do work on the city streets. So after they get the permits, they would give the okay to put signs posted up. You know, so once you post up the signs, and if you park there, sometimes they wouldn't even tell you if you parked there. But if they had to do construction in that area where the signs are posted, they will definitely tell you. So they'll call a tow truck, and it'll usually be a wrecker. And you know, you would relocate the car, whether it's a Bentley or a Toyota. You know, we would do anything. It was, you know, sky's the limit. It was alright. was cool. And I didn't really like doing the locations, but it was a job, I guess. But then when I went to Jets, Jets was a different situation. So basically,
Red light, camera ahead.
Jets was more of a community place. They got a lot of accounts too, like Mike's, but they did Geico. Mike's doesn't do Geico at all. So I like doing Geico accounts because you meet new people. People are distressed and you help them. You teach them something new. You get them out of a certain situation. The tips are great. Sometimes people give you like $20, $50 tips. I got $50 tips in the past. So it's cool. It's cool. It was alright. I ended up getting fired from Jets because I had issues with the dispatchers, and me and the bosses, we were still on good terms. Me and most of the employees there were real cool with each other. And so whatever. While I was fired, I ended up leaving for maybe like a year and a half. I opened up my own LLC, small business, and hoping that Jets would accept me back, I kind of named my business Jets Roadside. The name of the company where I used to work at was Jets Towing. The boss did not accept it that good. He thought I was trying to be funny or trying to steal his customers or whatever the case may be, which was not the case. I thought that all the calls that they didn't like to do, whether it's a tire change in the late night, because I used to do the night shift. So it was a lot of stuff that they used to deny because nobody liked to do them. I didn't really like to do them, but it is what it is. Especially if I own my own, little business, then it's not like I'm getting the pay by the hour. As an owner, I would get the money I was, the real money, not the hourly pay, but the money that you get from the Geico accounts or the cash call accounts or whatever the call accounts will be worth, So that didn't work out too good for me, and so they didn't accept me back. Make sure I'm going the right way. So my business that I opened up consists of tire changes, lockouts, jump starts, battery installations, gas deliveries, everything that the tow truck company does, except for actually tow, because I don't have a tow truck. I'm a tow truck driver, but I do not have a tow truck owner's license, which is different than the tow truck driver's license. It's a little more expensive. You need a medallion, you need a yard, a few different things, and I used to really like Jets because Jets used to take good care of their trucks and better care of their drivers, and with Mike's, they don't give a freak about you. They don't really care about anything. They underpay everybody, they send you on jobs that you're not really qualified for. For instance, sometimes you would get a really heavy vehicle and they have the equipment to move pretty much anything over there, but they don't have as much employees because they don't like to pay well. So they would send somebody in a wrecker, like in the truck I use, to move a 450 van loaded with construction equipment, and then when you hit a bump, the whole front end of your truck starts doing bounces and wheelies, and you're like, what the hell is this, And it's very unsafe sometimes, but, and if you complain about it, he'll send you home, or he'll freaking fire you. He's freaking, whatever, that's how they do over there. And Jets,
30 mile per hour speed limit, camera ahead.
And Jets, they have like a fleet of close to 30, maybe more trucks. They have like 10 wreckers, 10 flatbeds, and 10 heavy duties. So the heavy duties, they have like 2 actual rotators. Rotators are the ones like with the big crane in the back, and you can basically pick a car off from the bridge that fell over the bridge, or you could put something on top of another building if you want. It's a crane. It's basically a crane with wheels. I really enjoyed the spot. I really enjoyed them better, but they wasn't having me back because of the business or whatever. So it is what it is. Still got to make money. So I ended up going back to Mike's. I'm in Mike's right now. I'm in a Mike's truck right now. And once you come back here, you remember how messed up. Like right now, oh my God, I just hit a bump in this whole truck. I feel like the back of my truck is being held by zip ties. I'll show you in a little while in a clip how I can lift up my truck. I usually they got me this temporarily. I got into an accident yesterday with my truck, so they put me in this truck. This used to be actually the guy that trained me truck, Gotti's truck. So it's a good engine-wise, a good truck, but like there's a lot of play in the steering wheel, like a lot of play in the steering wheel. It veers to the right a lot. Like I said, the back does what it wants when it wants. The rabbit ears, those are what makes the rabbit ears are these pieces that goes like this, that'll make your boom in the back straighten out. They're all bent up, so I gotta keep hitting them with a hammer. Just a lot of liability stuff here. Yeah. And we also do a lot of relocations. And relocations, it's annoying. Like I said, I enjoy helping people, especially in my community. Like, I live in Brooklyn, and sometimes you wait for a tow truck driver or somebody to service you. Sometimes you wait 3-4 hours, So I opened up my business to base in my community. Like, I wanted to do my community.
Red light, camera ahead.
I want to be able to get there quick, and have everybody happy, get a bunch of great tips, and just as long as, get good ratings, But it's not going too well. So I had to come back work for Mike's. And so this is where we at now. So I'm just basically an introduction video of who I am and what I'm doing. What I'm gonna do while I'm working here is to show you how to do the little tricks and trade to like take tires off if they get stuck, if you got to do a lockout on certain cars. Certain cars are different. Some of them are hard. Sometimes you got a 3-wheel. Sometimes, there's a lot of funny stuff. Parallel park a vehicle without getting out the truck. Like, sometimes somebody won't be able to get into a spot, but I can probably park your car better than you can in my truck, So it's pretty cool. It's cool being a part of this type of thing. I enjoy Jets because Jets used to have a lot of Geico calls, and I feel good helping people. Like, it's good to help somebody, especially when they're about to cry, whether it's an old man or a young lady or a kid, and they don't know what to do in a certain situation. You come to the situation, you save the day, and you do it with a smile on your face. They love it, and usually it's covered through the insurance company, so they're happy to give you $10, $15, $20 tips anytime, just because you just got them out of a problem. And sometimes you see the tears coming out their eyes, like they just messed up. Like, listen to this, I know you had a bad day and you had a long wait, but I'm here to help you now, and they just they just get happy again, so that was the main purpose of this. I was trying to get the stuff that they didn't like to do, and I'll do it with a smile on my face, and they get good ratings, But since they don't want that, that's fine. I'll do it for myself. Hopefully, everything goes well. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what happens. Have a good day. Oh, I'm gonna show you a clip of the actual back of my truck moving because I could lift it up and the whole thing lifts, you know. And it sucks because, you know, my truck doesn't even, like the new truck they gave me, because I'm a pretty good tow truck driver. I could pretty much do anything. So they gave me a newer truck, and it doesn't even have a medallion, you know. Like, it's freaking guys are crazy, man. These guys are fucking crazy, millionaires, and they can't even do things right, you know. But yeah, so just stay tuned, and I'll show you the little tricks and trades of what I'm capable of, and hopefully soon my business pick up, and then I can apply the same stuff I'm doing here to my business. Later.